let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. Arrives at the 40. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pass is caught by Addison. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Working inside the red zone. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds. And you know, that ball is headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Again, it's Bigsby. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They run it again with Bigsby. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
That's a dream come true right there as a play caller, Kate. You leave the offense out there in 4th and inches. You try to pound it forward just to move those chains. But you get the best of both worlds. You move the chains for a lot more.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play fake. It's Love. They finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal. Running again, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Third time's the charm, he gets it again. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard and the goal line stand continues. That brings up 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He fields it from the 8. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense up to the line fast. He's got him, that's Addison. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down throw for May. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Back to the air, it's May. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Fell on the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Working quickly here. Has his man. It's Addison. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
To the air yet again, May. He brings it in. And he has the New England touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Love looking to pass. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Second and 10. Love trying again. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. Running for it again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game in the first half. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 4. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Give all the credit to the coverage on that one. Even with plenty of time to throw, they never gave him a lane to complete it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. May on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
May trying again here on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Caught near the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots now lead by 10. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the 26-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks, nice work by the defense there, sets him up with a 3rd down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets with a long ways to go for a score. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And the Pats will take over. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air on 1st down, May. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Working quickly here. From the 37. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
First down from the red zone. He's on the move. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots push their lead to 18. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw, here's Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down. Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Play fake. It's Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick six. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Love back to it after the pick. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Buying some time left. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. They give it to him again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Back-to-back carries here. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's second and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Dumps it off to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll run here on first down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Reed's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for another Jets. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Track 60. 60
Tight end in motion left. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Cut near the goal line. He has the New York touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Gibson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw for May. He fires one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots push their lead further to start the half. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Love to throw. Got a man, it's Bigsby. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And it'll be their football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. On play action, here's May. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They just get the play off. Stays in the pocket. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the... Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Love from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense some better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to the air. It's May. He's got... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To the air with Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Duggar makes the play. Has room down the left sideline. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots continue adding on to that lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing, Love. He'll get this one to Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Patriots nearing their 6th win this season. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for this. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Gotta hurry this to the line. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
They'll run now on second down. And he's brought down for a loss. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. May now on third down. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created it.
He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Another chance for him. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. Love now. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Jaden Reed the touchdown. Now the Jets keeping the offense on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut 2 more off that lead.
Jets 25.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rival.